Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Mickey Sightings, Walt Disney World News and Views. How are you all doing tonight? Hey, Michael Riley, good to have you with us. Stevie Lee said she was dropping in. Lena here with Paper, Scissors, and Vacations, oh my, and Miss Robin Doyle. It's good to see you guys tonight. Got the microphone here. I kind of adjusted the camera a little bit. May have to move that around once Susie joins us. We had a small dinner snafu tonight, so we were running a little late. But hey, better late than never. Hey, Pam's fam, good to have you with us tonight. Good to see you guys in. Stevie said that she is over in another stream, and she's going to pop by to hit the like and say hi. So yeah, make sure you click that like button tonight, and we're going to have a good time. We're going to talk about some of the news and some of the things that are going on in the world of Walt Disney, and discuss those, and pretty much just kind of general chat. I don't know if we'll do it. Hey, Christina, good to have you with us tonight. I don't know if we'll have any trivia tonight, but we can always pull trivia up if we need to. But it's so good to see you guys. And how has everyone been today? Hopefully you've had a big day. Susie and Lena and Robin spent a large part of this morning, a couple hours, on a live stream on Craft and Chat. So if you guys have not seen that, check in on that video from this morning, and that's a lot of fun. And thank you, Lena. She is helping us to get our viewing hours in, so that's a big thing. Got our 1,000 subscribers. Now it's trying to get all those viewing hours in. Christina said, doing good here. Frankie with Just Another Disney Nerd said, hey, Sean, I'm out, but wanted to drop by and say hi and hit that thumbs up. Thank you, Frankie. I appreciate that very much. Oh, wow. Lena said, Sean, we booked about 10 trips today. Yeah, that's what I heard. Susie and Lena were booking all kinds of trips today, and Robin, and planning going to Disney and leaving me behind. I don't know what's up with all that stuff. So where's Susie and Becca? Well, Susie is coming here in a few minutes, and Becca said that she was going to sit out tonight, that she didn't want to be on the stream tonight. She's got some things that she's working on. She's got a drawing project that she's working on, and she also has a school project that she's working on. So she may pop in and say hi, but Susie will be joining us here in just a little bit. But anyway, Sean, I'm moving. So Michael, you said you are moving to Disney even earlier.
Oh, Miss Lena.
Oh, well, speaking of Rebecca,
I got your artwork.
Oh, okay, there she is, finished. Miss Lena's here. All right, let's see if we can hold it up there. Okay, so explain it to me. We got paper, scissors, and vacations. Oh my, that is cool. That is cool. So there you go, Miss Lena. There's your original. We're looking at Mickey on the chaise lounge there, laying out on the beach. She says, "Ooh, all right." So there it is. There's an exclusive Becca original headed to Miss Lena this week. So there you go. That's cool. Great job, Becca.
Thanks.
Miss Pam says, great job, Becca.
Yeah, but right now I'm working on it.
Lena said, did you sign it? You need to sign it.
I already did.
You have to sign. Okay, did you sign it?
Right there.
Oh, yep. She signed it there down on the bottom corner.
And by the way, you don't have to worry about the oil pastels because you have potential spam. Because I sealed it with hairspray.
Oh, okay.
And hairspray, it traps in all of the oil pastels, so you won't have to worry about it bleeding everywhere.
Nope. I'm learning all this new stuff. So you guys are learning with me. And so, yep, she signed it. She's got it there. And we may also have her write her name on the back of it, too, which would be kind of cool, too. But Miss Lena said that she loves it. So that is awesome. That is awesome. I know she worked on it for a couple of days, and she brought it in last night and said, what do you guys think? And I thought it looked kind of cool, especially that it's had even described your channel on it. So that was really cool. And so Robin, she was in the Craft and Chat today, too. She was over here at our house with Susie, and they were getting all kinds of things together. So Miss Christina also says, great job, Becca.
Thank you.
Is Becca a break from school? No, so they were out today because of President's Day, but no break yet. Spring break's not for a few more weeks, and then we will be going to Washington, D.C. for most of spring break, part of the 5th grade student government field trip. So we're going to have a lot of fun. March is going to be a crazy, crazy month in our house. We've got tons of stuff going on, not only in family, but in church and in Washington, like I said, Washington. There's not going to be a whole lot of Disney Life stuff other than our channel stuff going on in March. I don't think we're going to be able to make it back down to Disney until April, which is, oh goodness. Okay, so Michael said he is moving sooner than 5 years, so hopefully he will be able to get in here real quick. Oh, thank you, Lena, for posting the link there to the video today, and that was Craft and Chat. So let me ask you guys a question. Now that we had our 1,000 subscribers and they activated, we can now video live through the YouTube app, which is cool. And they also gave us our community tab. So I've been trying to put notices and things on the community tab. Have you guys been seeing those? I'm not exactly sure. I'm trying to figure out this community tab thing. I'm trying to figure out this YouTube thing because there's a lot of pieces and parts to it as you continue to progress along. So let me know if you guys have seen any of those notifications. I think last night I did a notification about the stream today, and I did a notification about the Crafts and Chat that was going to be this morning. I haven't done a poll yet or anything like that. But anyway, let me know if you guys see those things pop up on the community tab. So they're supposed to be public. Like I said, I'm not sure. All right, things that are going on in the world of Walt Disney today. The Regal Eagle Smokehouse is just about ready to open, and that's going to be really good. I'm excited about that. They're in the American Pavilion at Epcot. The umbrellas have been installed. I know they moved the picnic tables and everything in earlier this week. That's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to that. What do you guys think about the new Smokehouse barbecue restaurant coming to the American Experience at Epcot? What do you guys think about that? Always forget to check out community tab. I know it's one of those things that you get and it's kind of like, what do you really do with it? You know, turn on my little light there. What do you really do with it? Is it, does it really help promote stuff? I know I've been sharing out, like, I shared out a couple streams last night on it, which is kind of cool. I'm ready for it, Michael says. Lena says, I love barbecue. Yeah, we do too. Barbecue is always good, Pam's Fam says. Yep, it is. Barbecue is always good. And it's going to be neat. It's going to be neat theming. I'm excited about it. Barbecue definitely fits in the American Experience. Since they've been doing the Smokehouse every year during all of the food festivals, I kind of thought that they would eventually do something more barbecue oriented, and they are. So that's going to be really cool. And it's the Regal Eagle. So that's pretty cool. Also, breaking news today is that Cinderella Castle at the Magic Kingdom is getting a permanent golden makeover to be completed this summer. The article said that the classic Magic Kingdom Park icon, Cinderella Castle, is getting a makeover inspired by the animated classic Cinderella just in time for the film's 70th anniversary. Disney has shared the image of the prospective new look for the castle, which will feature golden touches and more royal blue turrets while still keeping the regal simplicity of the Walt Disney icon since it opened in 1971. Work is expected to begin in the next few weeks and will continue through the summer season. Castle stage shows and nighttime fireworks like Mickey's Royal Friendship Fair and Happily Ever After are set to continue as normal. So that's good to know because that would definitely be one of the questions. Is all of that going to continue to operate in the normal time frames? Also, I'm kind of curious as to whether are there going to be scaffoldings or anything around as they're doing all of these changes? That's going to be kind of interesting to see, especially during the summer as everybody's wanting to get their vacation shots. So it might be kind of interesting to see how all that plays out. And let's see. There's just a breaking news article came through. It looks like, the 2020 Disney Princess Half Marathon weekend merchandise. Mini ears, spirit jerseys, and more have been revealed at Walt Disney World. So if you're planning to do the Princess Half Marathon this year, you can go to, this is on Walt Disney World News today. You can also go, it looks like, to the race, the Princess Half Marathon. Looks like there may be a website that you can go to. I'm not familiar with a lot of that, but I guess you can go check out Run Disney and you can look at all of that new merchandise. So that's pretty cool. Hey, Jeff Resendez, good to have you with us tonight. Good to have you with us. And so we're talking about things that are going on in the world of Walt, some of the breaking news that is out there right now. I was trying to see if I could get this picture brought up for you guys of the castle so that you could see. Let me see if I can get this. Sometimes I can get it to come in pretty quick, and other times it takes a while. Just kind of depends on how technology works for us. Lena was keeping Susie all straight with technology today. Let's see what we can. Let's see. All right, it looks like maybe can get it over here. Let's see what we got. Because this just came through, so I hadn't planned on showing this. Let's see. All right, let me see if I can get it to pop up here on the screen. There we go. So that's what you can see. It's got a little bit more of the gold detailings here. This is, I guess, what they're talking about right here. The more blue on the turrets and more gold here on the spires. So that looks pretty cool. That looks pretty neat. All right. All right, let me get back to the. All right. So that's one of the things that came up in terms of some of the new stuff that's getting ready to happen this week. And let's see, more stuff coming this summer. It looks like there's also going to be the cast members are going to get a preview of Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. I'm really excited about that. I'm really excited about the merchandise too. There's just tons of merchandise there for that looks really, really cool. Under Armour is closed at Disney Springs in wake of recent shooting at the Orlando Premium Outlets. That's pretty crazy that happened about 4 hours ago. While making rounds at Disney Springs, they noticed that the Under Armour was closed. The man had just been fired from Under Armour store just hours before, had a list of other employees he wished to harm because they complained about him during the 3 years he worked there. Out of respect of the tragedy and precaution for their employees, Under Armour temporarily closed all 8 of its locations across Central Florida, Disney Springs included. Wow. I'll tell you what, there's some evil in the world, and people do some really crazy, crazy things. Also, there's a new source for Mickey, Alex, and Ani bracelet is joining the Disney Ink and Paint collection at Walt Disney World. That's really cool. Ink and Paint collection. Oh, here comes Susie. The Ink and Paint collection looks really cool. We have Jeff in here with us tonight, and Michael Riley, and Pam's fam, and Miss Lena.
We're just hanging all day today.
Which we got 2 on here now. I don't know if we had a drop in something. I was playing around over here, so I don't know if we had a drop in something or if everybody is still there. If you're still there, say hey. New source for Mickey, Cinderella Castle, and Emperor's New Groove, and Zootopia socks slide into Walt Disney World.
So now wait a minute. I have to go back to something here.
Uh-oh.
Did I hear you say that they are going to do a permanent change to Cinderella's castle?
Yes, but it's going to be. This is the permanent change. It's going to be.
I worry when they do these things.
But this is not it. This is a good. It's not bad. See, they're just going to the blue on the turrets, and they're going to do the gold trim.
Okay.
And then the spires are going to stay the same. It's essentially going to stay the same. They're just making it. I guess they're adding a little bit more gold to it. So. Okay, so Robin says hi, so she's still there. Oh, we're bumping back up in numbers, so maybe I don't know if we dropped or what happened.
Yeah, the internet has been kind of iffy today. We had 3 or 4 times where we lagged during Craft and Chat this morning. So.
Yeah, I told them about that, and Lena posted the link to Craft and Chat earlier, so they can go back and watch that video. You can watch it if you don't care to watch all of it. That's fine. Play it as you sleep, just not on mute, so that we can get the viewing hours.
Oh, excuse me, y'all. Still trying to get over this bronchitis.
Yeah. I don't know if we're ever going to get over it. Park hours extended through 9:00 p.m. at Disney's Hollywood Studios today, so they're still monkeying around with a lot of the hours and things at the different parks. Like I saw that some of the other parks are going to be shortened up today.
If I'm paying $100+ to be at a park, I know they open at 9, but I expect to be able to be there past like 7.
Yeah.
And then when they have the special events, I mean, if you happen to be visiting, and you travel to come to Disney, and of course, you do your homework and stuff, but for those people who don't really know to do that, you could pick Magic Kingdom to be a day where it opens at 9 and closes at 6.
Yeah.
There's no way to get
which happened a
most
couple
stuff
weeks
done.
ago, and some people were really upset. Yeah.
I would be upset.
If you don't know if you don't, a lot of us in the Disney universe know to look for a lot of those things now, research a lot of those things, but if you don't,
right,
you're kind of out of luck.
That's why you get a travel agent like Lena.
Yeah, that's right.
Little plug there.
Little plug. Nothing better than a plug. We're all right about plugging. Epcot attraction hours have been cut, some removed from evening extra magic hours. It says guests visiting Epcot later this month will notice reduced hours for numerous attractions, including the new films that debuted as part of the 2020 Festival of the Arts. That's the Beauty and the Beast sing-along, and it's also the Impressions of France.
Okay. Are we live chat?
As far as I know, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, as far as I know, we are live chat.
Okay.
So I don't know if we're still having issues or not. It's ticking up here if it's ticking out there. So all KidCot locations are going to be closing at 8 instead of 9. The American Adventure, the last show, is going to be at 8:15 rather than 9. Awesome Planet is closing at 8 instead of 9. So it looked at Beauty and the Beast 6 instead of 7. So it looks like they're shortening all of these by an hour. Canada Far and Wide will close at 8 instead of 9. Impressions de France will be operating from 6:30 to 8. Right now, it's operating until 9. And Reflections of China's last show will be at 8:10, whereas now currently closing at 9.
So in other words, if you're not going to watch Epcot forever, you might as well figure wrapping your day up at 8 o'clock.
And going on at 8 o'clock.
And going on home.
Yeah. Additionally, the following attractions
I can understand KidCot.
Yeah.
Because KidCot, I mean, but even still, it took us 7 hours to get from Mexico to the UK, and we still had Canada to go, and so, I mean, if you don't hustle it right back to the showcase, then I don't know. I see this as yet another attempt at cost cutting because they won't have to have the staff there. The cast members won't have to be manning those areas.
Well, and it may be that with all the construction at Epcot, maybe they're doing it since it's, I don't know.
Maybe.
It says, additionally, the following attractions will no longer be included in Evening Extra Magic Hour starting on February 23rd. The American Adventure, Awesome Planet, and Canada Far and Wide. So those 3 will no longer be part of the Extra Magic Hours. So.
I could see that because Extra Magic Hours, you're pretty much going for the big rides.
Yeah.
You're going for Soarin' and Test Track and Mission Space, those of you who can ride that. Of course, when does Guardians of the Galaxy open? When is that? Do we know?
I don't know. Have they released a date for Guardians of the Galaxy? Does anybody in the chat know if they've released that yet? One of the things that I had asked earlier about the moat barriers have been installed as Cinderella Castle Makeover begins at Magic Kingdom. So
the moat is back under has been demoted again.
Demoted.
Demoted.
So it's going to be back under construction because I know when they were building the whole sidewalk area this last year, especially during the summer.
Yep.
That impacted a lot of that moat area. Well, it looks like this summer it's going to be just the same thing. So,
unfortunately, I mean, it wasn't really invasive. I mean, obviously, it was kind of like having a toolbox on the stage, but I guess you got to do it sometime.
Yeah, I was looking to see if there was any mention, if you guys had heard when Guardians of the Galaxy would be opening. I don't see anything. I think that's still kind of a mystery. And actually, even if they released the date, they probably wouldn't be keeping it because it seems like a lot of stuff here of late they haven't hit a deadline date yet.
Well, and I would rather it be a little while longer in opening and it open and it work and it not break down and it be, of course it's going to be safe, but still, it's a roller coaster. So safety, not breaking down.
Yeah.
I'd rather do that and wait, 2 or 3 more months.
Yeah.
Than to rush the opening like a certain other ride in Hollywood Studios and a certain other transportation system, that had its issues. It seems to be doing better now, but I'd rather them wait and open it and it be ready to open than to rush it because everybody's going, open it, open it, open it.
Yeah. I've heard that all the tests have gone really well on Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, and they're going to start the cast previews in the next couple of weeks. So
I hope so.
That one should
It opens on March 4th.
That one should be good to go, hopefully.
We've only got 2 weeks before it opens.
Right.
A week and a half.
That's exactly right.
Well, this week, next week, and a half a week.
Yeah.
So 2 weeks.
So 2 weeks.
So anyway, that's going to be fun. I think that's going to be, I know there were some people who were really disappointed that the Great Movie Ride ended, but I think this is going to be a really neat experience. I think it's going to be a neat ride. And honestly, once they really started talking about what they had to keep having as far as permissions and, that kind of thing from the different scenes in the Great Movie Ride.
Yeah.
That
my understanding was there was a lot of contract stuff that was behind all of that, and that there was basically an understanding that there would come an end to it. And plus it was getting dated.
It was.
I mean, as great as it was, there were definitely
when the most recent movie in it was Indiana Jones, I think. Or no, Alien.
Or Alien.
Alien was the most recent movie in it. Yeah.
It was a little dated.
But
it was fun. We got to ride it a few weeks before it closed,
yeah.
So that was really cool. So we were one of the last ones.
I remember when we first took Rebecca on it, it was like up until just the last year or two, that when we got towards the alien part, she would tuck her head against one of us and we would, hold her ears closed and like softly hums, It's a Small World or something.
Susie would do that for me too. I don't like those dark parts. Things dripping and
jumping out
at you. I don't deal well with that at all.
I don't deal well with that in real life.
No, I don't deal well with it, period.
But when it's on a ride, it's all right. Hey, Rachel.
Hey, Rachel. Good to have you with us tonight.
Hey,
Rachel Myers in the Mouse, biggest fan. Good to have you with us tonight. We're just talking about some of the things going on in the news at Walt Disney World, and a lot of stuff happening, and a lot of stuff's going to continue happening leading up to the 50th anniversary next year, which is going to be huge. Obviously huge. That's going to be 2021 is going to be an amazing year for Walt Disney World.
Start reserving your hotel as soon as you possibly can, because Orlando's going to be crazy.
I think May you can start booking. I think you can start booking out for if you're a DVC. I think I've got that written down somewhere, and it may be somewhere around even April or May before you can start booking hotels themselves, because you can only book so far.
Usually a year to a little bit more than a year in advance.
Like that. I've been checking different times, but I haven't checked recently, so that I can try to get us any spot there that we can be part. Rachel said that I'm drawing right now while watching you guys. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight.
Yeah.
And it's been a gloomy day in North Florida. It's been it's been a kind of a, not really a cold day, but a dark kind of gloomy day. So it's kind of fun doing our stream tonight. June and July is when packages come out. Make sure to contact me to book your trip. There you go, Lena.
There we go.
There you
Paper, Scissors, Vacations. Oh, my.
Miss Lena.
Yeah.
So June and July is when packages are coming out. Well, that is really, really good to know.
How did my card turn out? It turned into a 2-hour nap. 3-hour nap. It was a 3-hour tour through my dream world.
Yes. She took a 3-hour nap. So evidently her body is still needing to get over this stuff.
I had so much fun on the live stream this morning, the craft and chat.
It wore out, y'all.
It did. It wore me out. I was a little spazzy. And anything. I mean, I always get that. Sean can tell you the first few days of school, I'm a little spazzy, and then once I've done it for 2 or 3 times, then it's like, oh, okay, I got this. I can do this.
She does fine. She does just fine.
But I had a great time hanging out with Lena and Mama Mouse from Myers and the Mouse. And Mama Mouse, if you're watching, I hope you feel better.
Oh, Mama wasn't feeling well today?
She was just kind of, just one of those days.
Yeah. I know a lot of people in our Disney community have the bug going around.
Fighting something off. Yeah. But she was a trooper. She came and she helped me out in my first Craft and Chat live stream, and she worked a little bit more on she's doing something really cool. She is making a scrapbook for Mike Wheeler. Mm-hmm. And as I'm sure y'all probably realize, Mike is blind or sight challenged, I think is the newer term. And so it's a tactile book, something that you can touch and feel. So all of the names of their pictures, of course, those aren't, but the names of them are all raised. And so not in Braille, just in regular letters, because you can read that, obviously.
Yeah.
But that he'll be able to have a scrapbook. And there are also some other little touch parts where it's all, the like glitter and
which that is so cool.
Just some different
Mama's doing that.
Raised things that make it a really cool scrapbook. And it's of all the Disney YouTubers that sent her pictures.
Yeah. And we sent ours today. Nothing like the last minute.
Oh, Lena, Mama had a migraine. That's what it
migraine.
was.
Oh,
those are yucky.
Know how those can be. Those are not fun at all.
Yeah. A lot of times Sean's would trigger with the weather, with the barometric pressure.
Yeah. On days like today where there's these pressure fronts moving in.
Fortunately.
Kind of feel it. Nope. Not much. A little bit this morning, but
a little pressure, but not bad today.
Not too bad.
So you can go back and watch our Craft and Chat. I was making paper flowers because there's kind of a new thing with shadow boxes that you put paper flowers in the shadow boxes and then you vinyl on the glass, and it's really kind of neat. It looks really cool. So
you guys figure out all kinds of stuff.
What is it?
Plan trips.
It's called Case. Copy and share everything.
Case.
Copy and share everything.
Oh, okay.
Or copy and steal everything, but
copy and steal
sharing sounds so
sharing
much better.
Sounds a lot
Sharing
better.
Sounds much better.
Lena said it was, well, maybe. It was fun. We'll need to add you to the hosting rotations.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can do that.
That's right. So here it is. You can watch the Craft and Chat replay from this morning. There's the link. Thank you, Lena, for posting that.
You can watch the first 5 minutes of me trying to figure out how to send the join link to Lena. That I felt like I was in kindergarten.
Well, you did a huge thing, though. You did a join link.
Yes.
That was huge.
Yes.
And you sent an invitation to yourself to bring your phone in so that your phone could. So, yeah, it was kind of a big day.
Phone, it's really easy. I don't understand why it can't be as easy on the computer.
Well,
Or maybe I just don't know how to make it easy on the computer.
You'll be a pro at it now.
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah, you will. You'll be a pro.
I just thank Lena and Mama for not laughing at me too much.
Well, I know I've already discovered that Lena has all the information when it comes to stuff like
how to do stuff.
Yeah.
It was entertaining.
She said it was entertaining, Susie. Thank you for taking care of my sweetie.
I'm glad that I could provide entertainment for you.
Well, we do what we can at Mickey Sightings and Paper Scissors Vacation Oh My and Myers and the Mouse and all of our channels out there. We do all we can to bring
joy and happiness.
Family, fun. But anyway, so it's been a kind of quiet around here today, other than that, and kind of quiet in the world of Disney, other than stuff that's happening in terms of construction and things. Yep. But
now, when does the art festival end? The art festival comes to an end here pretty soon.
Yeah, it's soon.
And then, of course, it's kind of a turnaround right into
February 24th is when the art festival ends.
So that's this week.
And then Flower and Garden starts on March 4th.
Wow.
So it is.
Wow.
Yeah. It's like bumper to bumper to bumper.
What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about the festivals at Epcot being kind of back to back to back?
Yeah. What do you guys think about that? Because it seems like they're getting really, that is really stacked. Mm-hmm. Because it ends on the 24th. So that's what? 9 days later, right. Flower and Garden starts.
A week.
And Flower and Garden runs from March 4th to...
It's a long Flower and Garden 1st. This year.
Yeah. March 4th to June 1st.
Yep.
Is Flower and Garden. That is a really long time. And unless they released it today and I've missed it, they still have not released any of the merchandise or anything, previews or anything for Flower and Garden. No.
I really liked last year's Flower and Garden merchandise. I actually have 2 shirts.
Mm-hmm.
Which is
it is. Yeah, I really liked it. I really liked
2 shirts last year. And a pair of ears too.
Yeah. We got all the cups last year except Donald.
Yeah.
Donald sold out. The pass holder Donald sold out, and they never got any more of them in. Lena says, I wish they were a little closer together. I would like to be able to hit 2 festivals at once, like the end of the festival, holidays, the start of the festival. Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. This one, you would have to be at Disney. If you were there for 2 weeks, you could hit the end of the art and make it to the beginning of spring of Flower and Garden.
Flower and Garden.
Yeah. Because it's only like 9 days between them.
And, I mean, they definitely have their own... what is it I'm trying to say? Their own theme.
Yeah.
But the food is, there's food, there's wine, there's
it's all kinds of
there's not so much art at Flower and Garden. It's
no, it's definitely not as hands-on. It's very, very pretty. I enjoy it.
It's pretty.
But compared to like Festival of the Arts, where they've really made that festival more
a little more hands-on and interactive, and you see the artists. And I mean, I guess you really couldn't do that with plants.
No, not really.
Other than, I think it would be really cool for them to do like around the countries, do some gardening tips and tricks or education.
Now, I think they do those in the...
They do that in the pavilion.
Yeah, you got to pay for them.
But you've got to pay for them.
There are some of them that are free.
But to have like master gardeners or something like that, or, the Disney gardeners say, do kind of demos of how they do the topiaries or, on a small scale.
And who knows, they may add stuff like that because they've added a little bit more of that to the art festival.
A little bit.
This year was a little bit. There were a few more interactive things.
Yeah,
but you had to pay for.
You had to pay for them. The spin art. Oh my goodness, the spin art was really cool.
Yeah.
It had a bicycle. It had a drum, and they put the paper down in the drum, and you pedaled the bicycle and dripped paint in there. But I'm thinking
it was like $20, wasn't it?
It was something like $18 or $20.
Yeah, something like that. And I think the soap thing was like $25.
I thought to myself, I'm like, there's this thing called spin art that you can get a kit. It's a child's
we hope
toy.
you have a really good week too. Yep. It's going to be a busy week. Mm-hmm. It's going to be a busy one.
I'm thinking the child's toy does not cost $20 and you can do all the spin art you want.
That's right. Yeah.
But it's not at the festival. So
that's true.
It's not at Epcot on vacation.
It's not a experience with the mouse.
That's true. That's right.
So anything that you have to bring to the plate tonight? Is there anything that you want to discuss? I just did a few little things in the news, but we didn't have a whole lot on the agenda tonight.
No, it's been really quiet in the last week or two.
Yeah.
There really hasn't been a lot. Tron is coming along.
Yeah.
I think they've got the enclosure part of the building done.
Mm-hmm. Most of it. A lot of the show building's done, yeah. Most
of that is pretty well done. They've moved the railway. They moved the train. I didn't realize that you could go up to the Main Street Railroad Station platform and go take pictures on the train.
Yeah. I had no clue. That all this
now,
time
we have been up there.
Yeah.
But we hadn't gone in the railway station because we figured it was closed.
Yeah, I kind of thought that they would deter people from going up there, but actually.
But now they have moved the train over to the Fantasyland station, and you can evidently go and take pictures on the Fantasyland Station Railroad, where the train is over there. And of course, the reason why the train is down for so long, and I miss my train.
I miss the train.
I miss the clickety clack.
It's definitely a missing presence there at
the
park. You're hearing the train.
It is. But evidently it's going to go through Tron.
Yes, it's going to go through Tron.
So
there's a tunnel that's going to go through
the back
so
part
that
of,
you're not, so that it doesn't clash, that you've got a turn of the last century train coming through a state-of-the-art futuristic ride.
But it's Fantasyland.
It's tunneling.
It's tunneling.
You will tunnel through. So
that's kind of cool to be going through a tunnel. That's always kind of a neat thing on a train. Even in the car when we've gone out to Mississippi before, there's a tunnel underneath the bay in Mobile.
Yeah.
And that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that is really cool.
Well, that, and like when we went on our cruise down in Miami, depending on where you depart from, you may have to go underneath the tunnel that goes underneath part of the waterway there.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, tunnels are cool as long as they don't collapse.
Yeah, that's always a good thing. we definitely don't want them collapsing.
Nope.
But I just pulled up an article that said, but this goes back as far as November, that the tunnel is taking shape there at the Tron ride. So
that's cool.
Yeah. And they're also still working on the walkway from the Grand Floridian to Magic Kingdom.
Although the pivot bridge is being tested, and
that's going to be really cool.
It's going to be kind of neat.
Yeah.
And I mean, most of the time the pivot bridge, we talked about this last week, but most of the time I think it'll be closed. It's only going to open up for the water parade at night.
Right.
And
right. It'll be closed, so it's a walkway all day.
All day.
It'll only open to move the floats out and the floats back in.
That's going to be a hefty little hike, though. I mean, you're gonna add a few, at least 100, if not a couple thousand steps to your daily walk.
I look for them to had that whole loop to Run Disney. I really do. It wouldn't surprise me.
That would be cool.
Because you will now be able to go all the way around.
All the way around.
Seven Seas Lagoon.
Which is
That's really cool.
Neat.
Mm-hmm.
And definitely good for transportation. But in a way, it kind of defeats the purpose that Walt put the lagoon in there for. He wanted you to leave your car. He wanted you to leave the outside world.
By the time you make that walk, you'll forget about your car.
And he specifically designed the ferry boat to the path for the ferry boat and the
welcome in, nursing our travel bug.
Hey.
Good to have you with us tonight.
But he designed the route of the ferry boat and the route for the monorail to be have that one moment where you round the corner and it's like, wow, there it is. There's Cinderella's castle, and build the excitement, and we're here at Disney, and
now
you're not going to get that when you're walking on the walking path. Of course, you don't get that on the bus either.
But most people, honestly, that are going to be on that walking path will be staying at the Grand Floridian and just walking over to Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, but
maybe the Polynesian.
It's not going to be.
That's a long hike.
It's not going to be a little walk like from the Polynesian. From the Polynesian takes 3 to 5 minutes.
From ticket to transportation.
No. From the Polynesian. Oh no. From the Contemporary. That's what I mean.
Oh yeah.
From the Contemporary, 5 minutes, no big deal. It's going to be a little longer than 5 minutes to walk from the Grand Floridian all the way around to the gates.
It'll be curious to see how long it will take to walk the entire lagoon. Now that you'll be able to start at if you start at Magic Kingdom and walk through the Contemporary, Polynesian, Grand Floridian, back to Magic Kingdom.
Can you go from the Contemporary over?
Yes.
Is there a walkway that way?
Yes. We were talking about that the other day. I think you have to go through. There's some
little trail thingy.
Yeah. You should be. Yeah. There's some way to do it. Somebody had said that there was a way to do it. So I don't either. Not something we will probably be doing.
No.
We get enough steps in just walking the parks without having to add the whole loop.
Yeah, our typical park day is about 17,000 steps for me.
Yeah, that's about right.
Which translates into about 20,000 steps for Rebecca.
Those little legs go, boy.
And I tell you, she keeps up. It's not until the very end of the day where she starts losing some steam. Yeah.
7 hours, really, Robin? Really?
It's going to take 7 hours to get around there.
Really?
You'll spend your whole day trying to get there.
You had to go there, Robin, didn't you? For those of you who don't know this story, you may know this story, but if you don't know this story, we were at Disney 3 weeks ago, and
was it only 3 weeks?
Yes, it was only 3 weeks ago. And I told Robin, let's eat lunch. We'll eat lunch at the fish and chips place there in the United Kingdom. Well, we got the wise idea to start on the Mexico side, not the Canada side. Yeah. So we're walking and looking and walking and looking and walking and looking. 7 hours later, she got her fish and chips.
She had it for dinner instead of lunch.
We started at like 10:30, and then we ate at like, 6 o'clock?
Yeah, it was something crazy.
But it was so funny because Yammy's Adventures, who's another great channel out there, Yammy's Adventures, she was with us. And she and her husband went back this past weekend to get the fish and chips, the deconstructed cheesecake.
Oh, that deconstructed cheesecake was so good.
And something else she got. Oh, the cheese bowl.
The cheese bowl was good.
She said that her cheese bowl was better than your cheese bowl.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, she tried mine, but
yeah, she said I tried mine. I tried a friend of ours when I was here. She said I think mine's better. So I don't know.
Maybe
they may have changed up a little bit.
It was good. The deconstructed cheesecake ranks right up there with like the glazed strawberries.
Those are so good. They used to have those at the Flower and
Garden. And maybe they'll bring them back.
In China, they were these huge strawberries on a skewer, and they had a sugar glaze on them. Yes. But it wasn't overly sweet.
No.
And so when you bit into those huge strawberries, it just had a nice crunch to it. So the acid of the strawberries, the sugar glaze,
sweet and
kind of balanced. It was nice. It was really refreshing. Really but they haven't had that for like 3 years now.
Yeah, and there were only like 3 or 4 strawberries.
Oh yeah,
the strawberries were huge and were on 3 strawberries.
Which in Florida, the strawberry season,
festival.
The big strawberry festivals and things start around Plant City, Tampa area, and so they get those huge strawberries from here in Florida. Yeah, and they are delicious. They are. But like I said, I think this is for the last 3 years they haven't had them. So maybe this year they'll, because a lot of people have said
this is
please bring this back. This was something really, really good.
Well, and they listened when they did the cotton candy because there was just so much demand for the cotton candy art.
That was huge.
And I think so now there's like a permanent place that does the cotton candy art in China.
Yeah, in China.
Yeah, back there as you come out of the movie in the little shop that's way back in the back, the little shop back there, I think. Well, no, that's where it was. Yeah, that's where
I think that's where it still is.
It's back in the corner over there.
If they're not doing it, you guys let us know in the chat. But I think they are. I think they're still doing the
cotton candy art.
Can look that up real quick. But Robin said it was good though.
It was good. We've got to plan our trip to Flower and Garden. We've got to do that. March is, like Sean said earlier, March is going to be crazy around here.
March is
kind of jammed.
March is going to be gone before we know it. It's
April,
crazy.
Well, April's not a whole lot better. No. Maybe we can go for your birthday weekend.
That'd be cool. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
We'll have to look at that.
See that as being an option. Because I love the flower. I definitely don't want to miss the Flower and Garden Festival because we always love it. Yeah. And plus, it lasts so long this year. You've got March, April, and May. Yeah, 3 full months to catch it.
Oh, May. May might be the we may go in May.
May be the time.
Maybe the time.
I think Robin has to the end of June to use her ticket, so we should be able to get down there before her ticket would expire, and that we would be able to see the
Flower and Garden
Festival. That's really cool.
Yeah.
I see that Art Moments, they're a surprise. They're live from Disneyland. So,
oh, wow.
Yeah. Michelle and family and Garrett and family are there at Disneyland. It just kind of popped up on my end. That is cool. And Steve's World will be coming on at 8 o'clock. So we'll go ahead and wrap up here. That way you guys can have time to get over there to Steve's World and tell him that Mickey Sightings says hello.
Absolutely.
Anything else?
I don't think so. Y'all just have a wonderful week.
Yeah, we'll be back on Thursday night.
Yep.
And we'll do some trivia.
Trivia sounds good.
What about Star Wars trivia on Thursday night? I've got a really cool Star Wars trivia book that a kid at church gave me, and it's got a digital thing that shuffles up all the numbers, and you turn to that page. A lot of it is crazy hard Star Wars trivia. So
well, I was just going to say, let's not make it quite as difficult as the trivia last Thursday.
You mean Friday?
Or Friday?
That was tough.
Some of that trivia, I had no earthly idea.
We all learned something during the Valentine's Day trivia.
Yes, we did.
Yes, we did.
It was a fun trivia day.
Have a great week nursing our travel bug. Thank you for dropping in with us. Come and see us again. Check out our channel if you're new to our channel, and don't forget to hit the like button on your way out. We'd love to, and leave a comment if there's something you'd like to see us do on our channel. Leave that in the comments. And
absolutely.
Share out the stream. Mm-hmm. Share out the stream. And
if you have a device that you're not using while you're sleeping or something like that, run playlists and
feel free.
just make sure that you've got one little volume button up and run the playlist, and we'll get the watch hours.
Yeah. So you guys have a great night, and we'll plan to see you on Thursday night for some Star Wars trivia.
Absolutely.
All right. Have a great night, and never
lose
sight.
Force be with you.
Yeah, may the force be with you, and never lose sight of this one thing.
It was all started by a mouse.
Have a great night.
See you real soon.
God bless. Bye-bye.